this is where we often conduct our workshops. But what I would like you to do, the objective that I would like you to do today is to create some kind of 3D model, or at the very minimum, begin working on a 3D model. So as you can see, last night, or rather yesterday, I quickly made an attempt to create what is a wind turbine. And it's not a fantastic wind turbine, but it is nonetheless the attempt of making a wind turbine. See Mitchell, if you jump up and come into the front and address the group with me. Now what I would like you to do is I'd like you, with me, we're going to create a block. So the first thing you do, so those of you who can watch my screen, so you can see my window if you want, what my window is going to look like. But Mitchell, you're going to follow my instructions. So the first thing you do is you find an area that you want to build on or create something on, and you're going to push the command key again on your keyboard, hold that down and then click. Everything around you are 3D models. Okay, 3D models built using digital tools. So a good definition, a 3D model basically has 3 dimensions. So we've got this blue line. If you're looking at my screen now, you've got this blue line. I can actually use this to move my model up or down. But this is what's referred to as my z-axis. And there, bang, I've got this long object. Now, you also have the ability, I've started off with a cube, but if I go up to this tab here, I can turn it into a cylinder, and I can play around with the 3D shape of it as well. Now as you play around with Second Life, you're going to begin to discover more and more. But this particular window is basically your inventory. It can also be accessed at the bottom of your screen on the right hand tab and click inventory. Basically it's your folders that belong to you in Second Life. So I can click on library, I can click on textures, and this is going to give me a folder of all the different textures which are available to me in Second Life. So if I was creating a building, I could click on the folders building here, and perhaps I'm going to make it a brick. Okay? And it's taking time to load my end. But hopefully soon it's going to come through. There you go, it's a brick. So can one of you click yes to make sure you're still following me? Fantastic. This windmill is 5 pieces. There's this piece here I'm going to show you now. So see Mitchell, thank you so much for your time. You can sit down now. So this windmill is 5 pieces. First, I created the post basically. That's 1 piece. Then I created the blades that connect to the windmill. I did 4 of them. Okay. And then once I placed all 4 on the windmill, and I was happy with that. So my task for you today in this last half an hour, and perhaps you'll have some time to keep playing on it, is to build a 3D object representing a sustainable product. But you must do it in no more than 5 pieces. No more than 5 pieces. Is there any questions about that challenge? If I don't hear from you, you don't have a question. But if you have a question, you can type it now. So is there any questions relating to that challenge?
Can I ask you to repeat the challenge so I can put it on the board?
Sure. I want you to build, and you can work in partners. That's an important thing. You can work in partners. So either as individuals or partners. I probably would prefer partners. I want you to go and create a 3D model that relates to sustainability, and it can be in no more than 5 parts. So you can't build any more than 5 objects, and you're going to put those objects together to make the model. Does that make sense? Okay, so I got a question from P. Morton. How do we separate sections to color different sides and sections differently? If there's no questions, you can begin to follow me just to make sure we go in the right direction for the island. If you see it over here, if you go out through the Colosseum, there's your island. I'm going to fly up and I'm going to go over to my island. Oh, you're already on your way. Okay, so there's your activity. So you've got until